It's not the 5. And it's gonna present us its own little set of challenges. I'll get the key here, fire it up, and I'll tell you what I'm talking about. Nothing bad. It's just it's gonna take a little bit longer on some stuff than others. One thing you'll notice, the 5 and that 650, the blade, 700, that blade is a little bit taller, especially right in the middle. So that allows it to shove brush better. And we don't have rippers, which is gonna suck right down through here, where we're gonna be trying to rob this material to bring up into this neck of the woods, as well as trying to just build the road down around the corner, because the ground is really super hard down through there. So what I'm gonna do, get this fired up, let it start warming up, so it should be ready to go for the day, because we just brought it in and parked it here. But then I gotta go down and fire up the hoe and get it ready. And I'm gonna have to come up through that hard stuff with it and rake the ground to break it up with the bucket. But I just don't think this thing's gonna have much of a fighting chance of doing a good job up through there. And then I gotta rake all this stuff here up. So it's just gonna take a little bit longer than anticipated. I kind of wish, instead of just sending it out, he would have called me and said they were having problems with the 5. I probably would have said, hey, just don't worry about bringing anything down tonight. If you can get the 5 fixed in the morning, do it. And I would have just continued on doing stuff with the excavator until the 5 got here, because the 5 would make all this so much easier. But you know what, it is what it is. I'm an operator, and I should be able to do just as good a job with this thing as I would be able to 5. So I'm just gonna, like I said, I'm gonna get it warming up and then run back down and get the hose started and get it warming up, get it greased, get it going. And then as I come up, I'll rake the ground with the bucket, break it up, get all these limbs and stuff kind of pulled back, find a place to dump everything off in the brush here, and then we'll jump on this thing and start building some road. gonna do now is I'm gonna get risky and I'm gonna take the hoe down from right around the corner there to right up here by the phone box. There's about 8 or so feet that I can kind of cut out. And I'm gonna go after that with the excavator because it's just too damn hard to try and go after it with that thing with no rippers. So I'm gonna go down there and I'm gonna take that point out with the excavator. I'm gonna take it all out and I'm gonna throw it right up here where the dozer can get to it. And then I'll shove it up into here with the dozer. And if that's not enough material, which I don't think it is, because I got to bring it up over here about 2 feet or so still, maybe even 3 feet. If that's not enough, then what I'll do is I'll start cutting into the bank right in this area. And when the client's brother gets home, I'll have him move his boat and I'll build him a pad right here, because they were talking about wanting to make this bigger anyway. So I can just build them a pad right here. And I can use that material, throw it out over here where the dozer can get to it, shove it over in there, and then contour it and work this here out. Alrighty, so I got that there dug out with the mighty hoe. I'm gonna try to get up on here with the dozer there. I'm gonna come through here just real quick, I think, and peel this back, because that's sod. I'm trying to get it worked out over that way and knock that there back, and then get up around the back side of this and start shoving it off in there where I want it. And hopefully that was enough. If not, I can get back over there and start shoving some more of this direction. Try to shove it off on there. So that little bit of dirt I dug out did the trick. That was about what I needed. So I got a hump going on it right now. I know right here is where the bone line is, so I'm gonna jump over this way a little bit and start working that hump down around the corner. I want it to just take off, not go up and then dive. So I'm gonna start working on that. I'm gonna have to go out and get in touch with Ryan and tell him this thing's acting up. They hit a bump or something, it's just like it idles down and locks up the brakes. Either you gotta shut it off and start it back up, or you gotta pull the lever up and put it down about 5 times, and it'll start to go again. Then I have to get in touch with them and find out if they got that 5 going or not. If he did, and then nobody's got their name on it, I might just tell him, hey dude, come and get this thing, because that's starting to worry me. It's done it about 5 times now. I haven't caught any of it on film. Actually, no, yeah, I did. I think I got it on film down there. And then it did it to me just right here. basically done for the day. I'm hauling ass home to grab Randy and come over and walk that 650 out to the road to load it up and get it out. The 5 has got a blown cylinder on the rippers, but they're just gonna chain the rippers up so that we can use the machine. The camera had just died, but you'll notice in a couple places in the video where the machine would either just idle down and nothing, or it just stop. Well, I was cooking along there like I had been in second gear, and all of a sudden it was right after the camera died. Otherwise you would have heard all kinds of cursing and swearing, and it went kabam and locked the frickin' brakes up so hard it launched me out onto the hood and I damn near fell off the machine. And so I ran it for just a couple of more minutes. I shut it off and turned it back on and it would work. But I got real scared about doing anything with it, and it did it to me again within about 5-6 minutes. So yeah, I just said screw it. Ran out, called up New Tech. They said they figured out what was wrong with the 5. It was the god dang other cylinder on the rippers was blown out, and it's working fine now. They took the cylinder off and they got the rippers chained up, so they're gonna throw it up on a truck here real fast and run it out here to swap it out. I don't know if Jesse's gonna be able to get in there with the I don't know if Jesse's gonna be able to get into where we're at with the big truck, if they're sending him with the big truck. I'm gonna go grab Randy and see if we can't get this thing walked out to the road so that we can get it swapped, and then we're done for the day. By the time that gets all said and done, it's gonna be 4 or 5 o'clock. So we're just basically, I gotta go get fuel anyway tonight, so we're basically just gonna go to town, get fuel, and call it a night. So hopefully we won't have any more delays tomorrow, because I think we're on the schedule for rock. Anyway, that 650, it was doing pretty good. I was just getting ready to get off and dim it and tell you guys, you know, that what I like about the 650 versus the 5 is the gradability on the blade. The blade's just grade so much better. But then it effed up, so I'm not going to say anything good about the 650. Anyway, guys, I'll catch you tomorrow.